Welcome everyone to Studio Stew. I am Matt, and this is
Jen.
and we're here to talk to you about all things Studio 304, tech, who we are, what we do, a little chance for you to find out a little more about us, and hopefully to learn something you didn't know before. So, who are you, Jen?
My name is Jennifer Strombeck. I am the Library Digital Lab Assistant at the St. Joseph County Public Library. Matt?
I am Matt. I am the Technology Assistance Technician, one of them. That's a mouthful with a mask on. But yes, that is who I am. And we are both in Studio 304. We both have different but tech-ish based backgrounds in different things. Kind of looking to talk to you about that today. So what would you like to say about yourself today?
Okay. I have more of a digital art background. I went to School of Visual Arts in Lower East Manhattan as an animation major. I did webcomics for about 10 years. I like to do a little bit of indie game development on the side right now. So yeah, that's kind of what I do.
That is Jen in a nutshell. Very talented artist, and her game, which will be coming out, is very cool. So we'll give her kudos on that, and hopefully we can all play. I am Matt. My background is mostly library, been here a long time, and in my off time, which kind of coincides with this, is music and recording. I have a lot of experience playing live as well, and in bands, writing my own music, whether it's on guitar, bass, or drums, producing music, what you could just call beats, I guess, more electronic things, and using GarageBand where I started, and moving recently to Logic as I got back into this sort of thing. We have copies of both of those programs in-house, which is kind of cool, which inspired me kind of to write more and do things, and they're both very powerful. So music is kind of my side of things, which coincides greatly with the art side of things because we have our recording booths as well as our drawing tablets and different creation softwares. So we kind of, like I said earlier, we're a Venn diagram of experience, and we kind of cross genres. With Photoshop being my main Adobe program. Would you call yourself a Photoshopper?
Yeah, it would be my main program, honestly, too, because working in web comics, everything's raster graphics, and Photoshop is just a great, 2D pixel art editor.
Yeah, to me, it's kind of just an all-around great thing. I'm really glad I picked it to learn first because you can get away with and do a ton of different things with that. So I guess another thing we could talk about is the lab itself. I've been here a few years, you've been here a few years. We do a lot of different things. We've seen a lot of different people. Do you have a favorite or sort of a favored thing that we do here, whether it's personal or experience, something you've had?
Well, coming from a digital art background, I really appreciate the fact that the lab has the full Adobe Creative Cloud suite. As a struggling, starving artist, I would not have been able to afford the monthly subscription to all these wonderful programs that just are great assistance to me when I was creating my art. So even though I don't do art full-time now, if I was still working as an independent contractor, I definitely would have been coming into the library like every day to work on my projects.
Yeah, it'd probably save you hundreds of dollars just using that.
that.
I sort of feel the same way about our recording studios, of course. Very awesome tool. If I didn't have some of this stuff myself, I would live here as well because of just the resources and how powerful they are, really, truly. And as Jen said, the Adobe Creative Suite is kind of our bread and butter, where you can use it for so many different things. And I think it's a good time maybe to mention how I learned to use Photoshop, which is our lynda.com classes, which is soon to be some sort of LinkedIn Learning,
yeah.
which they say they're going to, which is cool. We still will have the subscription. So with your library card and a PIN number, you can log on from anywhere, any device, and even download the videos to review at a later time. You can take them in-house and sort of work side by side with the Adobe Creative Suite as you take the classes. I swear by them. I love them. Hoping that the person giving the class has a very calm and nice voice. Fingers crossed. I just think it's a really powerful tool and something that's great and free with your library card and coincides with what we provide in the lab here.
Sounds good to me. Good documentation, though, is something that I will definitely say. Like, I worked with some free animation programs lately. Just been branching out with different development kits, and being able to have access to just really good instructional documentation on how to explore that software is so nice.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, lynda.com/LinkedIn Learning is such a great and powerful self-empowering tool, and I wish that all the development kits that I was struggling with in the last couple months had something like similar.
Yes, in the sea of YouTube, it's kind of a breath of fresh air to have some professional videos waiting for you. Very cool to know. Well, in closing, this has been Studio Stew with Jen and Matt. We will see you next time. Have a great one.
Bye.
Bye. Look at the camera. And all right, we should be good.